Hey everyone, welcome back to Jar's Toy Emporium, and today we have some more exciting Star Wars Funko news, so let's get right into it. So I know what you guys may be thinking. Am I talking about those Amazon pop rides? No, I'm not talking about those today. We actually just recently did a video. I'll pop that thumbnail right up on the screen right here, just in case you want to go back and check that out after we talked about those. Those are absolutely awesome. But today we have something that kind of could lead into some Star Wars Celebration news, which is also something I've covered in the past if you guys want to go check out that video as well. Now in that past video that we talked about how lackluster it seemed like Star Wars Celebration was going to be this year as far as it was concerned for Funko. They only released 2 pops that we saw we were going to be getting. A very boring Jar Jar Binks and then 2 pops that we basically already had. But then some buzz started to float around with something very exciting. A few days ago, this dropped on Instagram, this picture right here of something that could be coming for Star Wars in the future, and that is NFTs. So if you're not familiar what the Funko NFTs are, basically what they are is you go online, you can get packs of cards. Inside of those cards are different rarity levels. There's common, but the ones that everyone really wants are the legendaries or the grails. Now those legendary grails that you pull out of those packs can be redeemed for actual physical pops. Previously we had just really seen a lot of Nickelodeon properties and a lot of Warner Brothers properties, you know, mostly just stuff like that, until we saw this picture right here, and that kind of hinted that some Star Wars NFTs were on the way. Now I'll be the first to admit, I'm not super familiar with NFTs. I've never dabbled in them, but if this happens, you guys know I'm a big Star Wars fan, I'm definitely going to have to learn, so I figured we'd sit down and talk a little bit, show you guys some of what the NFTs in the past have looked like, and some things I think we could really get excited for. So like I said, NFTs, or what they are referred to as non-fungible tokens, basically is digital art in probably the dumbest way I could explain it. At least that's how I've had it explained to me by most people. Now the way Funko has done it is they have made packs of cards that you can get either a premium pack or a standard pack. Now the way you purchase those cards isn't actual through regular US dollars. The way you do this is you go online and you buy what is called wax, which is a digital currency, which can be kind of compared to something like Bitcoin or Ethereum. Once you have purchased those and you have some in your wallet, what you call your wallet online on your digital currency, you can go and get in a queue to purchase these packs of cards when they drop on a specific day. Usually we know quite a few weeks in advance of when that day is going to be, and you get in line to try to purchase as many packs as you possibly can. Usually it's limited to 1 pack per transaction, so you can buy 1 pack of cards and then you get back in the queue to buy some more. Now once you have bought those packs, you can open them up and you get a whole bunch of digital cards online. Now you will never ever receive these cards physically. These are strictly digital cards. Now what you're looking to do with these cards is either complete the set, which allows you to get a royalty card, and that royalty card will be later redeemable for an actual physical pop, or you're hoping you pull some legendary or grail cards, which are also redeemable for a physical pop later on in the future. As you can see, here's a couple of pictures of some digital pops. I picked the Ninja Turtles because that's the only line I've actually ever been interested in, but I didn't purchase any because when it happened, that was actually the first NFT drop. I wasn't familiar with it at all. I missed that drop. So hopefully with this Star Wars one, this will be the first one I'm able to get in on. But as you can see with these Ninja Turtles pop, they look amazing. The art is really cool. One of my favorite things about them is the box. I think they did an amazing job with the box. You know, the really cool thing about them is they're all limited pieces. And the other thing about these is not all of them always get redeemed. So when that day comes that you can actually redeem that physical card for a that digital card for a physical pop, what you will get in your wallet online on your Drop.io account or whatever platform. There's a couple of different ones I've seen people use. Drop is actually the people that perform these. You know, I'm, like I said, not super familiar, but you can get on your wallet after you purchase your card. You can see what cards you have. What will happen is you'll get a coin in your wallet that you can redeem at that time. There's usually a small window that gives you maybe a couple of days to go and redeem your pop. Once you have redeemed that coin, it's spent. Basically, the coin leaves your wallet, and in the future, you will get a physical pop that will be mailed to you from Drop. More so, I'm just really excited about the opportunity to get some Star Wars NFTs. I think they will look phenomenal. I think they do a great job with the NFTs. They always look really good. They're very sharp looking. The designs, the art on them is really good. I already talked about how much I like the box. I think they do a great job. Like I said, I've never actually purchased NFTs, so take this video with a grain of salt. This is kind of just stuff I've picked up on from watching other people that have bought them. There are a ton of videos out there that I highly recommend you guys go check out. Just go into Google search or on YouTube and search how to buy NFT Funko. There will be a ton of videos that will come up of people that actually are showing you the process, that are walking you through the steps on how to set up a Drop.io account, how to buy wax with US dollars, and then how you convert that wax to buy the packs. All that stuff is all jam-packed in a lot of other people's videos. Definitely go check those out. I'm, like I said, not one that you should definitely, you know, follow my advice for. I've never done it before. This will be my first time that I'm going to be doing it if these Star Wars things come true. And while I mentioned the Star Wars celebration, that is where people think this is going to officially get announced. Now, we talked about how lackluster it was that there was only 2 pops, but Funko does have an actual panel at Star Wars celebrations. Usually these panels, if you guys remember that Amazon rides, WonderCon panel is where we got all those. All those Amazon Star Wars rides came from that WonderCon panel. Those are where they were revealed to us, and I think this is where these NFTs are going to be revealed to us this upcoming weekend. Like I said, I can only dream that this is true. I would love for some Star Wars NFTs. Sure, they can be expensive. Sure, you can't really guarantee that you're going to get what you want. You could buy packs and not get a single redeemable, which is very, very likely. The chance of getting a legendary, a grail, they're very rare. You're not going to have a great chance of getting those, but it is fun to do. And it also, you always have the opportunity to buy some cards if you want to try to complete them. You want to try to get some legendaries. You have the chance to sell them if there's something you're not really interested in, but you want to build up your wax wallet a little more so you can buy for the next drop. There's a lot of cool things that go on. If you know some friends that are doing it, you are actually able to trade cards. So say you get a card that they need, they have a card you need, you guys can actually just trade those straight up like that, which is some really cool things that you can do. I like that little aspect of it. It kind of brings back, you know, when you're, you know, a lot of people collect Pokemon cards, sport cards. I actually collect Pokemon cards myself. It's fun adding that aspect of trading into it. So I think that's really cool that you're able to do that. But again, we do think this is going to be announced at Star Wars Celebration. There's a lot of rumors going around about it. There have been a lot of leaks coming out here recently. I really hope we get that. Usually what is cool about these is the royalty pop, which you get the royalty card from completing the entire set. So that means you get all the common cards, you get all the epics, the legendaries, and the grails. You get every single card that's in that set. It actually unlocks what a royalty set is, and 9 times out of 10 that royalty is actually a Freddy Funko. Now what I'm really hoping for with that Freddy Funko, I think this would be amazing. I would love to either get a Jedi Freddy Funko. I'd like to see, you know, Freddy Funko as Luke Skywalker with his black robe and his green lightsaber, or I think it would be absolutely awesome if we got a Darth Vader unmasked as Freddy Funko. I think these are just some really cool things. As you guys have seen, all those pictures I posted of the Ninja Turtle ones, they do some really, really cool looking stuff with them. So I think anything they do Star Wars related will be great. I do think it'll be original trilogy pops. That's just my hunch that I have. Star Wars Celebration is probably going to be heavily tailored towards the original trilogy with the 40th anniversary this year. So I'm excited to see what they do. But for all we know, we could get Clone Wars, we could get some Mandalorian. We're right in the middle of the Mandalorian season, so there's a lot of options here for sure. But I want to know what you guys think about this NFT things. Let me know down in the comment section below if you've ever bought any, if you've ever had any luck. You know, I think this is really going to be a fun thing for Star Wars collectors in general, so I'm very excited to partake in it for my very first time, so hopefully I can have a good experience. If you guys did stick around this long, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and then we just passed 100 subscribers, so don't forget to go back to my previous video. Thumbnail's right here up on the screen. You guys can go enter into my 100 subscriber giveaway. We're actually giving away a Obi-Wan Kenobi common soda. That's up for grabs. It'll be free of charge to whoever wins it. And then if you want double entries, go check out my Instagram page at Jar's Toy Emporium. There's a way you can enter on there to get an extra entry into that giveaway if you want a little bit of a better chance of winning. That's all we got for news today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.